now.
And Grand Rising, welcome to Sacred Tech Wellness, part of the Grand Rising Elizabeth Show. My name is Danielle Claxton, and I come to you to bring you, I don't know, the sacredness of all things tech. And today is August 3rd. It's the 3rd of August, yay. It's August 3rd, 2026, and it is Monday. And hi, Mary, how are you?
Hi, Danielle.
I'm gonna show you guys some things today because I've had so much fun playing around in the lab. Um, you know, Today we're gonna do the talking flyer. I know I showed you guys that last week. I did it, I sent it out last week and it got so many. Oh my God, I want to do that. I'm sorry, there we go. I had to hook up my phone. Um, so many, I want to learn how to do that one. And it's a fun project to do. I also played around, thanks to Mary, I played around because she sent me this wonderful voice memo text. And I'm sitting here like, oh, I need to figure out how to use this. This is a good testimony. I need to figure out how to use this. And so I played around in the lab and I got you a voice memo this morning too, Mary. I was gonna ask you with your concern, that was my concern too. Is it okay if I altered your voice? If I wanted to actually put that out there, is it okay if I altered your voice? Meaning I give it a different tone, or do you still want me to use your tone and cadence?
Um, I think that I, I think I guess that would be okay. I'm still like kind of trying to figure out what's safe and what's not. I mean, I'm like,
I know what you're
um,
saying. I know what you're saying, but I would say this, and I know what you're talking about because scammers have been doing clones of people's voices and images for years. Like, how many have ever seen somebody be like, "Hey, you want to make some money?" And then you see these videos of these people's faces, and it's like stuff just is not kind of. You can tell the difference between a good AI one and the fake scammer one because it's all pixelated, and you're just looking like, "Is this even real?" No, I think I'm not.
right.
Yeah. Let's put it like this. If you put a video out there, any video, it's a possibility that it could happen, but is it really gonna happen? Not really, because it takes too much to actually dub somebody's voices. And if they were going to do it, the people who have videos out there more than we do, like a Nina or a Stancia, they would have been did it by now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you would have heard
Yeah.
something happen by now. So I wouldn't be afraid, but great. Oh, we got people on today. Hi, Karen and Stacy and V
I
Dobson
didn't
and
want to
everyone.
interrupt, but hi
That's
everyone.
okay. I just jumped right in because I am super excited. So I'm gonna take a step back. Last week I showed you guys how to um take an
Be-
image.
Before you go, may I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Why would it be necessary in your thinking to change Mary's voice?
Well, it was a request. So Mary sent me a voice memo. Beautiful voice memo testimonial. And I was like, oh my God, I need to do something with this. And the talking flyer came into my head. And I was like, okay, well, what I did is I found a picture of Mary on Facebook. I had AI just clean it up a little bit. And then I put it in Hagen. And I was like, I put her voice, took the voice memo, uploaded the voice memo with her image and created an AI video. And then I sent it to her to get her permission first. And then she voice memoed me back her concerns. Her fears was if I was to put the video out there using her voice, then somebody could go out there and clone her voice and use it for scamming stuff. Am I saying
Hmm.
that right, Mary?
Yeah, or to hurt my family or something, I mean, like, you know how people use voices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've
she was
used yours before, Mary.
What? What'd you
I'm
say,
kidding.
Karen?
I said I've already used yours, Mary.
You guys have to watch this little Karen. She's the little sneaky one.
I am too. I am too. But that's why I came back to you. It's like, can I use this before I use it?
It was
Because
good for you to ask. Sorry, I'm going to mute myself.
yeah, I'm learning to ask. I get sometimes I get overzealous, and it's like I think one time I put a video out of Angie when she first got the patches and they were working, and I put it out there, and then she called me back the next day pissed because her ex-husband called her and was like, "I'm sorry you're in pain." And it was like, well, that was a good reaction, but she wasn't ready for that. So it's like she had me take the video down, and it was a great video. I still got the video, but I was like, okay, that was a perfect time to talk about the patch, but she was worried because she didn't think she was looking cute enough, and now her ex-husband knows she was in pain. Okay, Angie, I got you. So yeah, so now if it's any one of my people, I make sure I ask out of consideration before I just put it out there because they may not want it out there. But I'm gonna pull up this video that I did, and Mary, I had so much fun doing that. Um, like I said, she gave me a voice memo. She sent me a voice memo. And I was like, I need to do something with this. And Stacy, I'm probably gonna end up doing this to complete my testimonial with
Well, and
you.
I would like to give context to the comment. So,
Okay.
and I'm with all the training that we're doing with mindset, I'm aware of what I say after the words I am, right? So I'm going to watch how I say this. Um, there's a lot of moving parts right now for all of us on what we're learning and the speed at what we're learning things at and the capacity that individually each of us can process things. And so for me, I'm trying to love myself through this process because it's a lot of things, that trying to stay up to speed. And some days I don't feel like I'm staying up to speed, but I continue to forge ahead. So I always think of the quote, comparison is the thief of joy. And what I wanted Danyelle to know is that I think one of the, from my perspective, as being on these calls with her training, is that she has a way of saying, like, just keep doing it. Don't, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep, So I wanted her to know that she's helping me climb the hill. So that was the context.
And I appreciate it. And your context, your sharing actually sparked my creativity and activated, how can I say this? Activated me into creation mode. Like, okay, I'm learning and I'm learning things myself. Grand Rising Mantle Finance is like, once again, if you guys don't know, I signed up for Alicia Little's AI agent course over the weekend. And it was a major accomplishment because this is the first paid training that I'm actually doing with her. A lot of the knowledge that I'm sharing with you are from the summits and the groups that I'm in Facebook and just applying everything. But now, I'm really, really stepping up, investing back into myself and the craft, what is it, to really, go after and actually assist and help people, help businesses and corporations be more efficient. So, Mary, I appreciate. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I hope everybody see my screen. And this, so like I said, Mary sent me a beautiful voice message test. I think it was Thursday or Friday. And I was like, I got to figure out how to, this is content. This is content. I need to know what to create, how to create this. And then my brain figured it out. So I took a voice memo, I took her picture, I put it in an app called HeyGen, and this is what it created. Hold on, let me hit share. There we go.
I just really want you to know, Danyelle, that you are one of the most inspiring people. I love how you teach. I'll tell you what I love most about how you teach. You teach like, hey, just do it. Don't worry about messing up. It doesn't have to be perfect. You help me to just like try and not, you're very good at keeping people motivated and not getting stuck in their heads and not getting stuck in perfection. So the saying that my friend, she used to be my spiritual director, but she said, don't let the perfect get in the way of the good. And that's what you teach. That's how you model that. And you just, you're a really good teacher. So thank you. I think people need to hear these things. I think that there's a lot of times that people have thoughts about others, but they don't always tell them. And I think that's one thing that I really try hard to do is to let people know the gifts.
Okay, that was it. What do you guys think?
That was the bomb diggity boom.
I
I
I
need that in my
second
life.
that.
I actually need that in my life because I need to do a carousel of different people saying things about the health and wellness show that I do. So that is perfect. Who did that? Hey, Jen?
Jen, yes.
How do you spell that, please?
Heygen, Jen. And I'm gonna show you how to do this. Hold on one second. Anybody else? What did you think about that? Mary, what did you think about it yourself? What did you think when you first saw it?
Well, when you sent it to me, I was like, wow, this is a really amazing, it's cool. I mean, it's, it's really cool. I thought it was really cool. Yeah.
Then you know that's your profile picture from Facebook, right?
Yes. Yes. I'm not looking like that right now, ladies. I'm
You
having a
look
little
beautiful,
imposter
by the way.
moment.
You look beautiful, by the way. Okay, anybody else? Any more comments, concerns, or questions? And like I said, I'm going to show you how to do this.
Can I just ask in what way you're all going to be using this?
So what I was going to do, I believe chat created a banner for me. So I was going to input the video in the middle of the banner to promote the show and to promote what I do. And that's going to be a content piece for me to promote this right here. Because it was, like I said, and that was a testimonial that came out of nowhere. That was beautiful. That was nice to wake up to. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Then, like I said, she sent it to me in a voice memo, and I just need to figure out a way to use it. I didn't want to just put a picture up there with her voice, which I could have did. I mean, that is an option, but I wanted to do something that was going to get a little bit more, grab more of your attention. So that's what I was thinking. And then I sent it to her. So I'm like, if Mary, if you want to post it and use it, let me go back to let me go back there. Here we go. I'm gonna share my photos, and then I'll show you the banner. So this is the banner that I created in chat. So my idea is to put the video right here, and this is already formulated into the size of a reel in Instagram. So it's already got the perfect sizing and everything, and I was gonna insert the video right here so that when it comes up, it plays automatically. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I like that idea for because you can use that for mini, right? That's your official banner, or was
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
So
So
you create an official banner and then you put that in the center of it. And then you can add your videos to do a reel or a carousel on that.
yes, and I'm gonna say I'm still working on it because this is what chat gave me, and I'm like, okay, dude, that's not center. We're working on it. I just want to show you that even I have imperfectionism going on, but I have so many projects that go on in my head. It's like, okay, I'm gonna come back. So this I can create a Grand Rising Elizabeth banner, and actually, this is the type of stuff like when you do certain programs and they want you to promote your business. Like for instance, we have a conference coming up in February, Queen. We have a Grand Rising Elizabeth conference coming up in February. And so one of the ways, let me come out of this. One of the ways that I know I love a lot of different conferences or events or anything like that I go to, they want you to put your picture in there and they want you to post it on social media, be like, I'm attending this event. I'm going here. I'm doing that. And so being able to insert is another way of marketing. It's another way of promoting. More people getting more interest in the events that you're doing. So that's my thinking. I just got stuck, and then I'm the type of person I get stuck, I'll move on. I'm gonna come back to it. So
Speaking of which, I'm going to the hotel today at noon to do a walkthrough of the space at the airport. Anyone is welcome to join me, but yeah, I'll be there at noon today.
Awesome. So yeah, there's a plethora of stuff to do, but especially to promote your business and your brand and what you're doing. Um, this is, like I said, I have so much fun doing this. I even crack up myself. So I got to go back to my pictures because there's one particular, oh, the talking flyer. I know I did that last week. I got super busy this weekend. I was on two Zooms last night at the same time. So I don't know how that works. But
And
go
also,
ahead.
so let me interrupt. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Excuse me. Danyelle, we got together and she showed me step by step how she did that. So I do have that on video. If when, a matter of fact, I'll post it on how step by step she did the
Only to learn your natural movement.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna show it step by step how to do it today.
okay.
So last
Yes,
week,
Grand Rising. Do you take walk-ins?
I got her.
okay. Last week you guys got this. So I'm gonna play this. It's a minute.
Grand Rising and greetings. My name is Danyelle Claxton, also known as the social media goddess, and I'd love to personally invite you to join me every Monday morning for Sacred Tech Wellness, where we fuse the sacred with technology to create simple, powerful strategies that help you design, market, and grow your personal or business brand. This Monday, we're diving into one of my favorite topics, creating digital and physical products to sell online. You'll learn practical ways to turn your knowledge, creativity, and skills into products that can generate income for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're just getting started or ready to expand your brand, this session will give you tools you can begin using immediately. Join us live on Zoom using meeting ID Zoom 6700166219 and use code 5555. So grab your favorite cup of coffee, charge your phone, tablet, and laptop, and come ready to learn, create, and build. Let's work together to grow smarter, not harder. I can't wait to see you Monday morning. Have an amazing day. And remember, your next digital product could change your future.
So that was the digital talking flyer, which I've been trying to figure out how to do for months, and it came together last week, and it got a lot of interest. And remember, last week we did talk about digital products. My t-shirt is here. One of them is here. Now the colors are blending. Yeah, there we go. It's here. And then I am wearing one of my t-shirts off of Amazon. So we created it. We used chat to create the image. We took it to Amazon for it to print, and now it's physically here. So another revenue stream. I know we're all in different MLMs. I have different business, but now you can have your own t-shirt. They cost me 12, maybe 12.50 to get this particular t-shirt made. So the average cost for a t-shirt is $25. If it's blinged out, bling with the diamond studs, those are usually about $40. So $12, making an extra $12.50 off of a sale of a t-shirt kind of add stuff up. So there's really no reason why we can't have our own stuff. You can have the patches, you have, your brand, your Miss Deodorant, your art or whatever. What does it look like to have a saying or what is it, your logo on a tee? People like to wear stuff. So that was last week. So my question is, what did you think about the talking flyer? Because I'm setting myself up so I could show you how to do. We're going to do this because my birthday's coming up. We have a patch party. And I wanted to do something a little bit different. So
Where's your
what are your
mug,
thoughts?
honey?
Huh?
Your mug.
I know my mug is here. I moved it,
Oh, okay.
moved it, and I don't know where I moved. It might be in the kitchen across the hall or something. But yeah, I do have a mug. I did the mug, and I like my mug. But Amazon was probably a really good way, a quick way to actually at least get demos. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I know people who can do this shirt cheaper for me? Yes, I do. I just needed something right here, right now, and actually see the steps in the process and get something physically in my hand so I could be like, oh, that's how that works. So Amazon was a really good way of doing it. It took maybe 3, 4 days for the products to show up. I think I sent it in on a Friday. They showed up like Wednesday, Thursday, the next week. And I'm literally wearing my own brand. This says the only way to do social media is to wait. The only way to learn social media is just to do social media. That's what this t-shirt says. So,
That's amazing. And you asked us what we thought about it. When you just showed it, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. You sent it to me in a text, and I thought it was just a flyer. I didn't know it was a video, so I never played it. So I'm glad you played it again today because that was amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was so professional. The thing that now that we talked about voice, did you change your voice on that?
no, that is my voice.
That is your voice? Well, it was very professional. I think I really loved how um, it was. I'm seeing how you're complimenting all like your branding. Like, for example, right now, your background, and your t-shirt and your mug and your branding on your digital flyers, it's all very cohesive and it's just strengthening your brand. So it was very well done.
Thank you. Now, let me tell you this. I've been in marketing since high school, and I used to run a hair salon and do marketing for the hair salon. And Sheila can contest to this because we've been in business for a while. I've been waiting for this revolution to show up because you get ideas in your head. Back in the day, you had to hire a graphic designer to do the graphics. You had to pay for, if you went to the print shop, you had to pay for the silk screening. Then you had a minimum of t-shirts or mugs or whatever that you had to comply to in order to get the pro. You had to have money to do this. And this cuts out the middleman. This cuts out everything. And it's like, it's right. Am I right, Sheila? Like, this is like, wait a minute, I can actually do this and do it. If you're on a budget and you're just, I just need to visually see, you can visually see, you can get it. Whereas back in the day, it was commonly, you had to have the grant or the loan, the business loan in order to do this. Am I right?
Yep.
So yeah. And then like I said, this was 12.50. The mug, cost of the mug was probably it was actually 28. I double-sided it. So it was 28. It was a little expensive, but I understand, hey, if I do it just one on one side, then I'm good. And then this t-shirt right here is double-sided. So I think this one was like 16, it was 16.50 because somehow I got the same thing. It's a tester. So I'm like, I'm cool with it because
That's
this is
not a
mine.
bad price though, Danielle.
It's not.
Not
Not
at
when you
all.
consider the average price for a t-shirt is 25 to $30.
Yeah, so
So
your profit, you're doubling, almost doubling. So that's not bad at all.
correct. Lakeisha,
Mhm.
what you thinking? Looking like you're going ready. You look like you're
I,
ready to go to battle.
I know, right? I just woke up, but I was thinking, maybe it's been like 4 months ago. I did similar to what you did. I had chat create me a hat and a t-shirt of some sayings that I had found. And then I went on and created them. I had my girlfriend who I always have make my things for me, for my Madam Finance, the insurance lady. She used to always make my hats and make my t-shirts. And so it's just inspired me to really go ahead and complete the other t-shirts and different sayings, for Madam
Mhm.
Finance, because on my brand resume, I don't have anything to sell. Like I need some material when I do my workshops. I need to have material, different things to sell when I do the workshops because that's another mean of income. When you go speaking at an event, you're supposed to have it in your contract that you're able to sell your books, sell your material, your items. And so I just really just love it that, you're doing this. I have to find a, more least expensive way, but I think I'm going to use Printify because I
Yeah.
never thought about Amazon to use it on that type of level. Like we would do it for my artist's brother, do the hats and a couple t-shirts, but never thought to like to use it on a regular basis, maybe. But yeah, I'm just really thankful for what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. Also elevating. And then also I like the flyer. I just saw a portion of it. And I used to do it in Canva. Canva has templates also. Like it could be in a frame and then you put your picture on it. And I was doing that last year. I started it and I'm like, oh, I think I need to keep on doing that. But that's just amazing, keep up the good work. But you can definitely do it in Canva, upload your video, put it on like the flyer, the frame, and you can do that. I was doing that at one point.
And also, I'm gonna give you a shout out because you are doing it. So I saw your flyer last week. And if you don't know, Lakeisha is our Madam Finance. She does her show on Wednesday at 9 a.m. and she's all things finance. So she's getting us together with our finances, with our stocks, our bonds, our savings, our life insurance, and the REITs and all of that. So, if you're coming to my show, you definitely want to check out, what is it? Her show as well. I mean, all the shows. Stacy does health and wellness. Deetra does health and wellness on Tuesdays. Mama Evelyn does art on Thursdays. Lorraine and Queen Aduni do what is it? Friday, what is it? Passion and Purpose Friday. So we each have, and a lot of our stuff does kind of intertwine and cross over into each other. Um, and like I said, I'm going to Facebook right now because
Grand Rising.
hold on one
I
second.
invite you to join
Okay, so
every Wednesday for Grand Rising, Elizabeth's Wealth Building Wednesday. Well,
Share your screen.
Rising.
okay, hold on.
I invite you to join me.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to share, and then I'm actually going to show you.
Grand Rising. I invite you to join me every Wednesday for Grand
I know you
Rising.
hear it. It's kind of weird.
Where we open up powerful conversations about money, faith, and the taboo truth, and what your financial life may reveal.
Okay, I hate it when it opens up a window behind a window, and then there's like 12,000 other windows. So you're like, where did it go? Okay, so I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to just share my screen. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go to, and I was on Lakeisha's page and like on.
You muted?
We don't hear you, Danielle.
I think there's some
Okay,
lag.
that was a oopsie. Somehow I accidentally hit the button. I muted myself by mistake. I was about to say a few months ago, I think I was getting more discouraged because I know I'm sitting here teaching, and this type of stuff is pretty much you see it. When you see it, that's where it's like, oh, they get it. Instead of, okay, I'm gonna do it, and you don't ever see anything. So, Lakeisha, do you guys see my screen?
Grand Rising. I invite you to join me every Wednesday for Grand Rising, Elizabeth's Wealth Building Wednesday, where we open up powerful conversations about money, faith, and the taboo truth, and what your financial life may reveal about your mindset, habits, stewardship, and future. Our conversations are interactive, honest, encouraging, and judgment-free, but we do not avoid the hard questions. We talk about rebuilding after job loss, divorce, widowhood, or financial mistakes. We also confront self-sabotage, self-inflicted financial problems, and the habits that may be blocking your next level. This is Real Talk for Real Change. Bring your coffee, your tea, your notebook, and your pen, and meet us every Wednesday from 9 o'clock to 10 a.m. Eastern Time for 1 hour of financial power. It's all about the assets, baby. Grand Rising.
Okay,
I
well,
invite
stop
you to
that.
join me every Wednesday for Grand Rising, Elizabeth's Wealth
Out.
Building, where we open up powerful conversations
Okay,
about
stop
money,
it.
faith, and the taboo truth, and what your financial life may reveal about your
Okay,
mindset,
sorry.
habits, stewardship, and
What is
future.
it going
Our
on?
conversations are interactive, honest, encouraging,
Okay.
and judgment-free, but we do not avoid hard questions. We talk about rebuilding after job loss, divorce, widowhood, or financial mistakes.
Okay, hold on, guys.
We
It's
also
stuck on a
confront
loop somewhere, and I'm like,
self-sabotage,
I know you
self-inflicted
got to go
situations
back to,
that may be blocking your next level. This is real talk for real change. Bring your coffee, your tea, your notebook, and your
she said,
pen,
y'all
and
gonna
meet us
hear
every
me today.
10 a.m. Eastern Time for
wait.
1 hour of financial power. It's all about the assets, baby.
Okay, it's done. I don't know where it is, but it's done. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that right there, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, somebody got it. Somebody got it. So I'm going to see it was absolutely amazing. Lakeisha, that was absolutely beautiful. And she on the phone. I know she on the phone. She talking. She's a maven. She's always going. But that was absolutely amazing. Lakeisha, are you talking to us or are you on because you're not muted? Now you're unmuted.
I apologize. No, that was my brother. He don't call me that often. He just a new father. Okay.
Oh,
He's out with a
congratulations.
new baby. Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. New life. May I throw something in there? So when I did the um testimony for Stacy, I was being all special and gonna do my tech and stuff, and it wasn't acceptable. So but what I had done, it not acceptable in the format that she needed. So let me just say that. Uh, um, but Lakeisha, what you know how it will break in and while you're talking and it's doing its own grammar, it's all graphics and stuff. That was driving me nuts. And I finally figured out all I want is me talking. So I figured out how to remove those graphics so that it's only your picture on there.
Now it's amazing that you said that because I was having challenges doing
Yes,
that. Like I
yes,
didn't want to do all of that like I've done just with my clone by itself. So that was my clone. I did not know how to do it. Like
yes,
Danielle, it just saw her face and I was talking. So I created the flyer, but then it went into all that. I did not. And I played with it for hours and I
yes.
could not get it to just show me.
I finally figured it out. That's why I was able to just have my picture. So I'll share that with you, unless Danielle knows it already. If you're going into Hagen, but go right ahead, dear. I just wanted to share that there was a way. I said it's got to be a way. It's got to be a way.
Yeah, I knew it was because Danielle's was just like that. I just couldn't figure it out.
Hmm.
I just have Matter of Finance just talking about one I did before Danielle did the screen, and it was acceptable, right? But what I was trying to do was have the flyer just me speaking without all the extra, and I wasn't able to figure that out. But I
Yes.
would love for you to share that with me.
Hmm.
Okay, so I am going into my phone mirroring and hold on one second. Here we go.
And Danielle, I would love it if you can teach us how to create our background. Like that's so cool, your Zoom background, because I don't know how to do that. You
Yeah,
should
that
Well,
would be
you should
amazing.
teach us that.
I actually,
Like
speaking about that,
like the
I
young
created,
lady said, it goes with your branding. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's like really cool to have that.
Hmm.
So you should teach that.
Okay. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that. I actually went ahead and had chat create a handout as to how to create the Zoom background. So I'm going to start what I teach. I'm going to start putting it, we have the video and I'm going to start having uh the handout on how to do it as well. Because I know people learn differently. And then it's like you always have a reference to go back to. Um, what is it? Reference to go back to. So I am going.
That's your digital product, girl. That's your digital product. People
Period.
pay for
I love it so much. I just love it so much because
that. Mhm.
ChatGPT is out here wilding out in these AI streets.
Yeah.
And I've been able to do a lot of stuff over the last week in ChatGPT with slides and everything, and it's amazing.
So I'm in the app called Hey Gen. It's
Yeah.
called Hey Gen. Now, I've started practicing this stuff for work. I'm going to show you a quick something for work, and then I'm going to go and show you how I do the digital flyer. Now, I can send out flyers all day, all every day, and I realize sometimes stuff gets boring. So, um, I'm not creating. Actually, let me go to videos. And this is off of my phone. Now, I don't know what HeyGen looks like on the laptop. I haven't played around with it. But I've sent this to some new hires. And I'm gonna hit play. Oh, that's right. You can't hear it. That's the problem. Okay, because I'm mirroring my phone, you cannot hear what I'm saying. But this is just a general clone that I created, and this is the flyer on how do people get able to access their new hire paperwork. Because I know some stuff is just boring, and I'm like, by we bringing people over who are very inter technology, what's the word I'm looking for? Anxious, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ease you into this. And so the new hires that we are hiring love this because it's entertainment. Is this is part of that edutainment. It's entertaining and it's educational. It's only about a minute long, and I'm explaining to them, hey, this is the paperwork that we need you to fill out. Here it is. So I'm starting to incorporate this and play around with this.
But
Even
that's not you on there. That's not your
no,
photograph.
it's
So
not. That is
does HeyGen give you a choice of faces that are there that have been allowed to use, that they're up for use, or do you have to make
you
sure that
can
you can
you
use
can
someone's
create
face?
you can create an Haitian. She was actually created um in Chat GPT. So
Oh,
just a
so
random
anything
stock
that
photo.
chat makes
Huh?
up, you're okay to use legally, without, yeah,
Yeah, because it's somebody
yeah,
random, not,
yeah. Okay.
And the thing about that is somebody looks like that.
Yes,
probably
You
does.
know,
exactly,
so it doesn't
Cleaner.
have, yeah, because it doesn't have to. What Stacy has sent me yesterday, what Chat created in working with what I had said. She didn't look like me. She looked like my cousin. She looked like my sister. That was what was so funny. So that does not look like me. Um, but there is someone who looks exactly like that that would say, "You use my no, you got to talk to Chad about that."
Yes, so you got
Yeah,
your hand up.
Yeah, the answer to the young lady's question, you kind of talked about it. So I've been moving in silence, and I'm working on a software through AI, the software, and so I've created 6 avatars, 3 women and 3 men. I have their name, like one is Kai, my Aunt Hazel, um, and what their persona is, what it's going to be, and you can create what however you want your person to look like. So my mom, I gave her that assignment. Actually, I created 3 and she created 3: a doctor, a scientist, and you can create it in ChatGPT. You can tell it, or it'll help you tell it the background, college students, teenagers, whatever you want, the look, everything. You could do it yourself, and you could take that photo, take it to Hagen, and make that character come alive, like I did for my Aunt Hazel. You
Well,
know,
that's just like what I did with Mary. I took her photo from Facebook. I had Facebook just clean it up, make it more crisp, and then I put it into HeyGen. That's why Mary is right there, and added the voice memo. So
yes,
it's actually cool. And now you got me thinking because I would I would love to use my mom who's passed away, who's deceased. Because I'm
yes.
like, they're deceased. So I'm like, I think it's okay for me to use her image because I'm like, she's not here on earth anymore. and use her, for something when it comes to cooking. If you see me cook, I learned how to cook from my mom, being the sous chef in the kitchen for every holiday. And so the only thing that's missing, because it's been almost 20 years since she passed away, I don't have anything that has her voice. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the only part. I used to have a voicemail that I kept with me, but I was with Sprint, and I'm no longer with Sprint. I'm with Verizon. So I don't have that voice memo anymore. But if you have somebody that passed away and you still have like a voicemail or something that has their voice, then you can easily do the same thing and use
Yeah.
somebody.
Because what I'm doing, she doesn't look like my Aunt Hazel who raised us generations after generations who she doesn't look like her and she doesn't sound like her, but it's a way of me honoring her, right? And like you said, I'm in a health and wellness space, and so it's just my way of honoring her name. But she doesn't look like her, or definitely doesn't sound like her either. But who cares? Her name is Aunt Hazel, and she's helping sell our products.
Yeah, that's good. That's so cool.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys how to go ahead and do this. So when you go to Hey Gen, you do have to create your characters. So you don't, each character has like their own profile or whatever. So I'm gonna go to me. You can add your picture, and so my pictures, these are regular photos. I mean, this is the photo that Kim created for the patch party. When I went into chat, I put the picture that I want to use along with the flyer that I'm using, and I say, hey, go ahead and merge my image onto this flyer. So that's how I got my picture um, onto this flyer. So there's the original flyer, and then I merged the two together. Now I have this flyer. So at the bottom, it says that, hey, let's create the video. So I'm gonna create the video. I'm gonna select photo to video. And so in my screen, it says I can switch to audio or I can do a sample script. When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, this is not what we're going to say. Um, I- I'm going to delete that. And I know you don't see my screen, but off screen, I'm actually going into Chat GPT and I'm saying write a script, um, inviting people to the patch party this Sunday. And see, I have missing keys here. So hold on one second. I'm going to talk this out because I have missing keys on my keyboard. Hold on one second. So you don't see this in the background. Oh, it's transcribing my audio. Okay. Okay. Chat, Tyrone, can you go ahead and create a script for me for a flyer inviting people to join me this Sunday, August 9th, 2026 at Everett's Natural Beauty School for a patch party and also to celebrate my birthday. So I'm gonna hit stop. It's actually transcribing my script for me because I don't want to think. I really don't feel like trying to get the words out. And it's actually creating it for me. So let me say, if you have Chat GPT Pro, Um, it is Pro is $20 a month. This is your $20 digital assistant. Um, Go ahead and upgrade to Pro because it works so much easier. So I'm going to copy this. It gave me something, and I'm just using this so I'm going to copy from Chat GPT, copy, and then I'm going to go over here and go into Hagen. If it'll let me do it. And sometimes it won't let you do it because just depends on how everything is. So give me one second. Let me try to highlight this again. No, stop. And see, I'm one of those instructors that does it live just to show you that, yeah, sometimes even I get caught up. So we got join, copy. copy this and then go over here and then hit, okay, so it won't let me do it like this. Okay, hold on one sec. Oh, okay, workaround. I'm gonna go into notes real quick. I'm going to open this up. Sometimes I have to do a workaround. So I'm opening up my notes app, pasting it into notes. Okay, there it goes. Okay, hold on one second. I may have to, so I'm coming off screen real quick. I actually have to go to my phone because it's just acting funny. And I'm grabbing it for, so I'm an Apple person. If you're Apple, all your tech syncs together. So that's why I'm able to switch from my computer to my phone. Unfortunately, you can't see this. You can't see this part, but it's okay. I'm for just working around. It's a workaround. Okay, so let me close my phone so I can go back to mirroring and then I can show you it's there. I do apologize. I just had to, what is it? I had to work around it. 95998 1. Okay, so boom. I had to figure it out. But then now you see I have my what is it? I have my script here, which came strictly from Pat, strictly from chat. Thank you. And then I have my voice, and I could do a preview, but you can't hear it. I do apologize that you guys cannot hear it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit done. I'm going to say generate. And it does all the movements and the motions and everything. To me, it looks extremely, extremely natural. And this is how, and I say homework assignment, play around with it and see how it works out for you. But as you see, it takes less than because it's a minute, maybe less than it's a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save it and download it. If I download it to my gallery, then you guys will be able to hear it. But because I'm mirroring my phone, I noticed that when it comes to audio and anything that I do audio wise, showing you how it looks on my phone, then you can't hear it. Now I don't know if there's a workaround. I'm gonna do some research and see. But as you can see, it literally takes less than a minute for it to generate. Do I have any questions while we wait for this to actually pop up?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
So when I was working on attempting to do the flyer like you did, um, so like I mentioned, I have 6 avatars, but it was like, how many, do you know how many you can use at one time? Because it was limiting me when I wanted to, you know, do the
I
flyer.
think
Go
I
ahead.
think what it is, it depends on the tool that you're using. I think to use more than one avatar, you might have to use Higgsfield.
Okay.
I think that's the tool because that's the video generating one is Higgsfield. And I think you have to that's what I was thinking because I haven't seen how to use two-in-one using Hagen.
Yeah, it only allowed me right now. I just have my Aunt Hazel, I have myself, and then I have Jade. So Jade, I have used her to advertise, our product. So those are the only three, and it wasn't allowed. It seemed like it was not allowing me to upload the others. So Higgsville, I'll check into that. And then another thing, when you're into Hagen, I've used up my credits by having a video. I didn't like it. And I don't know, somebody said it's something you have to do to get your credits back. So I'm not for sure. I got to do some research on that. Do you know anything about that at all, or?
Um,
Are the credits based on that day and then the next day? Because I know I've seen something where it says um, come back at a certain hour and then they're back again.
Yeah, I lost like within that one day, I lost all my credits because I was playing with it, trying,
Yeah.
wanting to figure out how to use it, for my business, and I used up all my credits. And then I went and bought some more, like $50 more. And I'm like, okay, something I'm not doing right, but I need to go probably to YouTube University. YouTube
Or, or
University and find a video to show me exactly how to use HeyGen to my advantage.
YouTube University, or I would say also TikTok.
Mm.
TikTok, actually, TikTok has become the #1 search engine. It used to be YouTube University. Now it's TikTok. And then YouTube is right behind there. I am so excited because I'm going on a cruise on the 21st, and I'm going on Utopia of the Seas, and I have found out more information. I am so educated right now. I know exactly where to go moment I hit that ship. I know where I'm going to go, what's going to happen, what's going to be, how to use my drink package. Look, there are even people that show me where to go get the deep fakes purses when we get to Nassau. Like they actually showed you what street to go down on, what building to look for, what color. I was like, okay, I'm ready. TikTok is a lot of information. Granted, it may be come in little small pieces, but when I say I feel very well, I know what to take on the ship, what not to take on the ship, when to get to the ship. I'm educated. I'm ready to go. I am so ready to go. Thanks to TikTok and other people's point of views. That's why it's so important for us to show up online, because people want to see from your point of view what's going on. And if you don't think that you're that important, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people you're inspiring just because we get to see your point of view. So, okay. So I downloaded the what is it? I'm gonna stop share, and then I'm gonna share my screen. And like I said, as you see, it doesn't take that long. Let's see, share. I'm gonna share my screen, and then I'm gonna go to my gallery, my photo gallery. And now we'll be able to actually, allegedly. Oh, it's not on my computer. Duh. It is on, hold on a second. It did download, but it downloaded onto my phone photo. Hold on one second. I'm gonna share the video from my phone to my computer, and then um AirDrop is so wonderful. Now, the only thing I don't like is that the whole flyer is not like 100% seen in the frame. So I have to ask chat to find out what the frame looks like. What the frame is so I can adjust the framing. Okay, there we go. So you guys see my screen, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
There's the flyer.
Join me for a special patch party and birthday celebration. Sunday, August 9th, 2026, Time Everest Natural Beauty
It's
School.
really fun, I must say.
Come enjoy great company, positive vibes, and lots of fun as we celebrate wellness and my birthday. Bring a friend and come ready to party.
Mm.
And
That's
the
super
only
cute.
thing that's missing is the music. So I would take this video, put it into CapCut, and then I would add whatever music I want under, softly underneath it. I would
Mm.
add that. I would go ahead and add that to it, then re-download it, and then I can go ahead and upload it.
Can you go ahead and do that? You got 6 minutes.
I got six more minutes. Okay, so hold on, let me switch. And like I said, I'm more comfortable doing this on my phone than anything else. So
Mhm.
that's why I don't have a problem showing my phone. So I am going to go, that's QuickTime Player. Hold on, where's the mirror?
And to what Karen said, that's why I gave that job to my mom to create the avatars, because I knew she would like it. She said, "This is kind of fun."
Yeah.
So I figured I don't have to do that part. And educate my mom. My mom is like 77. She's my business partner. And I thought she would enjoy that. And so, yeah, she did, Karen. That it is.
Yeah, I think it's really fun
Mhm.
because you don't see it very often either.
Yeah.
So
And,
Danielle, you're
it
gonna
brings
share,
everything alive to a
Yes.
flyer.
Yes.
Danielle, you're
I'm
gonna
fi-
share step by step.
I am gonna, oh, step by step what I'm doing?
Yeah, like you said, you're gonna do a visual, like a written.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Thanks to Chat GPT. Okay, here's CapCut.
appreciate
Okay, so you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit new video. That's the last thing that I uploaded. I'm gonna upload it. I'm going to add, and there's really nothing else that I need to add on. I'm not gonna even add captions because it's a beautiful flyer. It's already busy, it's already colorful and grip. I'm not even adding captions. I'm gonna go down to audio and I'm gonna add sounds and So you can extract different sounds from different videos here. This is like CapCut Advanced. I already have certain songs on here. Are you gonna act funky? Okay, that's AI music. You can actually create music, AI music in here. Okay, that's links. Okay, let me go to files. Here we go. Um, so I have extracted. I have a phone that's on my device. Now, if you don't know, we have an Elizabro. Yeah, that's what we call the brothers that come onto the show. His name is Damon Douglas. He's also into AI creation, and he actually created a song for us called One Patch Away. So I'm gonna add that, select from device. Nope. Oh, I do have stuff on device. You know what? I'm gonna use my birthday song. How about that? So I'm gonna open up, and it says it's already, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Boom. I'm gonna add that one. So with this, there's a long intro. Let's see if can we hear it? Okay, here's another one where you can't necessarily hear it. You know what? I'm just gonna play it like that. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna make sure, click on the sound. I like doing fade in, so I'm gonna fade it in. And then I have to go back. You have to see, that's what it is. The song is 3 minutes long, so I do have to cut this. So have you ever seen videos where it's like the song is either too short, but the video's still going? Or the video's too long, or the video's too short, but the song is still going? That's because they didn't go back and just cut it down. So I just cut it down. Boom. I don't like that's CapCut's watermark. I don't like that. So I'm just going to extend this out. Go here, make sure I click on the sound, and I'm going to go and fade it out. And I don't hear the volume, but I already know that the volume can be a little loud. I just want it under it. So I'm gonna hit volume, and I'm just gonna cut this down like maybe halfway. And then I'm gonna hit OK. So I'm just doing this really fast because I know, once again, looks like these apps do not necessarily work. Yeah, while I'm showing you. So I'm gonna hit export, and we'll just see what happens. I'm gonna go back and edit it. If it's not 100, I'm gonna edit it. I am going to hit other options. I just want to save video to my gallery. And then it did it on my phone. So hold on 1 second. Let me go from my phone to, hold on, let me see if it's there. Okay. It wants to connect to my, I believe it's there, 958. Okay, this is it. So let me airdrop it to my computer. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up, and then let's see what happens.
Join me for a special patch party and birthday celebration. Sunday, August 9th, 2026, Time Everest Natural Beauty School, Metro. Come enjoy great company, positive vibes, and lots of fun as we celebrate wellness and my birthday. Bring a friend and come ready to party.
Yeah, was that your music kind of behind it?
It was. And I know, hearing it, I know I need to drop it drop it, like we edit it to where I point where I want, and then drop it a little bit, drop the volume a little bit more. It's just because I couldn't hear it showing you in the demonstration. I didn't
Yeah.
know how loud it was going to be. I knew it was going to be loud to cut it in half, but now I need to know, okay, I need to take it down just a little bit more so it can be under my voice. So that's how you do it. It's just when you're playing, when you're doing it on your phone or your computer, you can better tell. But because I was a little rushed for time, I was like, but that wasn't bad, but that was for demonstration purposes.
Wonderful.
So is there any questions, comments, concerns? Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the step by step into chat and want to send it out to you guys. But this was fun.
Thank you
This
so
was fun.
much.
Hajan, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna close out because that went by so fast. But I hope you guys got it. And then I would love to see what flyers you guys create moving on this week.
Can I just say something
Yes.
before you close out? Thank you very, very much. Sorry, I'm driving now, so you're not seeing me. But thank you very much for today. I thought this was really interesting exercise. And also, I wanted to say, Lakeisha, are you on this call still?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you the one? There was someone on a call a few weeks ago, and we talked about my single state. Was it you? I think it was. You were asking me something about being single. Was it you?
No,
Oh, I thought
no.
it was you. There's
Single
someone
state.
else on your call.
Are you married
Okay, no.
now?
I, no, maybe it was someone you knew, or anyway, I just wanted to say that I thought it was someone on this call who was asking me about my single state. And I wanted to say that I've just done a series of 7 lives on Facebook to do through Stanisha, talking about the single state, which actually overlaps into the married state, but talking about all sorts of factors. And if anyone's interested in seeing them, you can go to my Facebook page. They're all there.
Really good.
Nice.
Really, really, really beautiful content. Yeah, heart it, save it, share it.
Mary's watched them all.
Very good.
Awesome. I got to do my 7 lives the tricky part is when they're consecutively. So I'm like, okay,
I know it's a lot of work, but
Oh.
it's. I mean, Stanisha asked me to do it. She asked me, and I thought, gosh, well, who wants to listen to this? But actually, it's turned into something, as Mary said, even for those things that are applicable. It's not only for single people.
okay. Well, we definitely
I can't. Okay.
All right, so we're
Alrighty.
gonna close out. Make sure you give ourselves a hug and give the world a hug and then sprinkle it with goodness and joy. And I'm look forward to see what you guys create. Remember, perfectionism kills momentum. So even if you mess up the first time, just keep going, keep posting because you get better over time. And tomorrow is Deetra and Stacy with health and wellness. Madam Finance is on Wednesday. Art therapy is on Thursday with Mama Evelyn, and Passion and Purpose is with Queen Aduni and Lorraine on Friday. So I'll see you guys on social media.
And happy early birthday, Danyelle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I'm entering into my 45th year, so yeah.
Girl, you look like you're 20.
Thank you. Thank you guys. I will see you guys. See you guys in the
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great show, dear. Peace
Thank you.
out.